Something important I was supposed to do today. What day is it? Oh my God! It's Nudie Magazine Day! What's happening, YouTube? Back in the day gamer here. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and today I'm coming at you with another Video Games Monthly unboxing. But this is no ordinary VGM unboxing video. No. I have the honor, that's right, the drunk guy in the Pac-Man suit, have the honor of being the very first ever recipient of Video Games Monthly Road Trip Edition. Yes, that's right. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. Normally, when you subscribe to VGM, you get a box sent to your door once a month. Well, this guy right here had the gang come to me. They showed up on my doorstep with $15,000 worth of video games, and I got to hand pick my own box. That's right, me, this guy right here. Happy. So, before we get into this, let's crack open a beer. I got a Odd Sides Tangerine Guava Fruitsicle. That was too odd to pass up. So, that's super good. Normally every beer I try on the show sucks, but this one, Odd Side Tangerine Guava Fruitsicle, sponsored by VGM. All right, drink one. Now normally, I open my boxes blind because that's how you do it. But I know what's in it because I got to pick my own box, like I said. So, I'll keep it blind to you, but we'll get started with the crappiest game first. Now, why would I pick a crappy game? Because I want that Sega Master System complete set, and they don't have a whole lot, well, they didn't have a whole lot on them of Sega Master System complete in-box games, and those are the only time I buy them. So I picked up this turd, F-16 Fighting Falcon. Yes, as I said, turd, because this game is pretty damn bad. At first, I literally couldn't do anything. Nothing happened at all. I put a little bit, about 20-30 minutes into it, and it is well below Top Gun standards. But like I said, I'm not mad because I picked this one out. Then they had one more Sega Master System in box, so I made sure to snag it up, and it's another turd. But I'm glad I got it and somebody else didn't. That was pissed off about it because I was happy to pick up Shanghai. So I didn't even play this game. That's how bad I think it is. It could be sweet. Who knows? I'm guessing it's not, and I think that's a safe guess because I might not be super good at video games, but I played a lot of them, and that one's going to be a turd. So then, my boy Floyd didn't bring me any monthly gift because this was just an old box. I didn't even have a box. I just picked from a big box of games. Like I said, they showed up with $15,000 worth of video games. And it's basically a whole store. I mean, I went straight for, well, they only had these two Master System in-box games, so I just snagged those up. Those were the first ones. And Joe knew I wanted them, so he had them out for me, and bam! Snagged them right up. Then I went right for the NES boxes, and there was, I mean, I just grabbed the first three. I don't know how many they actually had, but 3 big boxes like this, just filled to the brim with NES games. And, you know, there's a lot of doubles, but I've got about 450 Nintendo games now. I like to say Nintendo, not NES, because it's Nintendo, that's what it is. But when you have that many, there's not a lot floating around that you need. Some of them that you do are super expensive, and a lot of them are rare, but I've got Well, I've got one good one here. The two pretty good ones. Let's start off with Smash TV. Now, honestly, I'm sure I never played this before on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I definitely played it in the arcade, and I may have played it here and there on the Super Nintendo, but this game is basically pretty new to me. I always assumed I would not like it by the look of the gameplay, but I kind of got hooked, and I definitely look forward to spending some more time on it. So it was rather hard to pick the games I actually wanted. It was completely like being a kid in a candy store. I was laughing, huge smile on my face, it was great. It was the middle of the day, I had to do payroll later on, so I was taking it easy, but those guys, they were tipping them back. It was a bit too early in the day for me, and you know I like to tip them back, right? But they were having fun hitting the sauce while I was having fun going through the boxes. Here's one I was surprised I didn't have. Not sure why I didn't. It's a classic game, but I've got it now because it's my fourth pick. Millipede. I definitely like this one. Classic arcade game. Yeah, you don't have the trackball to play on your NES controller, but that doesn't matter. I still like it a lot. It's a good game, ton of fun. I played it for a good half hour. I got decently far. It's been many years since I played me some Millipede, but I had a good time and I'm glad I picked this one out of the box. Now I saved the best for last, and the guys at VGM knew I was going to pick this. They actually said, hey, this one's floating around in there, you'll probably want it. As soon as they mentioned it, I knew that I did. I kept digging through the boxes, was starting to think that they didn't actually have it, but they did, and that's the crown jewel of this month's VGM Road Trip Edition, and that is Silkworm. So I was really anxious to toss this one in and give it a try, and I gotta admit, I was a touch disappointed. It's a decent game, you know, it looks okay, handles okay, but I don't know, it's just not my cup of tea. It's not terrible. Definitely glad to have it in the collection. It was one that I had been keeping an eye out for, but I honestly never see it, you know, and not knowing what kind of game exactly it was and how much I liked it, I wasn't always willing to shell out the price tag that it brings. Once again, not hugely expensive, but you know, it's in the middle there, kinda. It's definitely not terrible. I'm glad I picked it, but after playing them all, I think Smash TV is my favorite of the lot. So once again, I really want to thank the guys at VGM for making me, back in the day gamer, the first ever recipient of VGM's Road Trip Edition. Now, this could be you, people. Next month, they could show up at your door with $15,000 worth of video games, and it could be your honor to rifle through them and select your own box. Now, I want to mention, I didn't get a one-up. It was just 5 games. I've got a five game subscription, and that's what I got. I probably could have weaseled a game or two out of them, but I didn't, because I was plenty happy with this, extra excited, and you know, we did have some fun. Despite having to go to work and do some payroll and whatnot, they conned me into doing, you know, having a shot or two. I didn't have to twist my arm too hard, right? But we had some fun. It was cool hanging out with them. I got to pick their brain a little bit, and we shared some stories before they hit the road. And when they hit the road, they sent me some videos. So I'm going to throw a little thing up here, and let me know if you can tell what song Grant is singing right here. So that wraps it up for this month's VGM Unboxing Road Trip Edition. Thanks once again, guys. This was awesome. I'm really honored. I had a lot of fun with this. The guys at VGM are super cool. If you're not already subscribed, what the hell are you waiting for? Christmas just passed, but it could be like Christmas every month. All you gotta do is subscribe. It's that easy. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, YouTube, keep it retro! Don't forget to sign up to VGM for your monthly subscription. Cheers!